Hebrews right
Yeah.
there. Okay,
Yeah.
nice. Yo, check.
Mic check, 1, 2. Hey man, top of the top, we start the box, man. You know what I mean? Y'all, I'm finally out here. Can y'all believe it? Man, I'm scared. So I'm right here trying to charge my phone up, right? So bro walking by, he was looking for he was looking for an outlet to charge
All them
his phone
dead
up.
on the other side. He
Yeah,
was over here, got the good one.
yeah,
So,
but look, oh man, I was over there first. You know
okay,
what I mean? I checked all them, all on there. I said, but let me look. I'm over stalking and see what's going on. I said, but they go one right there. Then I seen that green light. Oh
there
man,
you
it's
go.
a wrap. Then I
Very good,
seen
huh?
you coming. You see what I'm
Like,
saying?
I need the
Well,
green light.
look, God working mysterious way though.
Right.
But I'm here with.
Oh, my name is Dorian Lyon, artist, musician, producer from the East Side. Come see about me.
Man, go ahead and shout your shit out, bro.
Oh, look. Oh, yeah. Dorian Lyon, not like Empire, none of that. Like the animal, LION, DORIAN, on Instagram, YouTube, Apple Music everywhere. Listen to some real music. Come rock with me.
Fat though. I appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Appreciate
I
you, man.
appreciate you.
For
So
sure.
like I said, man, like I'm starting a new path. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? So like now on my journey, I want to do something positive. You know what I mean? Be
Yeah.
around positive people, cause it ain't never positive people around. You
Oh,
know
for
what I
sure.
mean?
For sure.
It's somewhere where I want to go. I see families, people like these and love me. I don't think they come and relax for the weekend. So that's where I'm on. I just happen to see you and I happen to ask you like, look, bro, look cool. Let me ask you, do you want to be interviewed?
Yeah, I'm with it.
Mike Green, yeah.
I'm straight.
Yeah, it's straight.
Let's do it.
So like, you know what I mean? And my show that I'm trying to create and try to build, my brand, is based on people's mindset, on how they shape. You know what I mean? Like everybody got different lenses because they went through different stages of life, was in like different eras and everything. And just like I just want to really know a person's mindset, like what you going through and what shaped your mindset to get you to thinking the way you thinking. What do your lens see? You feel what I'm saying? Like, what is your mental lens and your visual lens?
Let's
So
do it.
like,
Let's do it.
I have a gang of cards here, which is a deck, and these the questions that I want to ask. You feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for sure.
So, but you gonna have to pick a card and read the question
Read out
aloud.
loud and answer.
Yes, sir.
We talk about it. Okay, let's do it. Let's say this one. Oh, that's a good question. What does your inner voice sound like when you're facing uncertainty?
The content's on the back too, like man, they're the text of the question. Like, man, I mean, what's the intent of the question to get you? You feel what I'm saying? Because like some people might need a segue to help answer the question. Because some people can't think out the muscle. You know what I mean?
No, for sure. I like that. I like how you provide context for people. Let's see. When facing uncertainty,
Just name a moment.
My inner voice sounds at times when I'm facing uncertainty in the moment. It sounds like it's in haste, like sometimes. But then I think I have to take over and be like, good. Nothing's going on. There's just an issue we need to address right now. So I find a moment to kind of calm myself down, and then I start, breathing slower, start thinking slower. It just slows now. It's all right. Issue 1, issue 2, issue 3. Let's get to issue 1 first.
So what be the pep talk you give yourself? Like, nah, I mean, like it all depends on the situation or something. Like you try to calm yourself down.
So it's like I say, everything is fine, Dorian. I tell myself that out loud. Like, everything is fine. I just start breathing.
Okay. Catch your brother, get your thoughts together.
Yeah, because sometimes things just happen so quick, your body's trying to react to everything all at once, and you be fried. So you be looking crazy because like your brain trying to process 30 different things at once. You know what I'm saying? So, and that uncertainty could be anything. It could be like I said, dinner reservations, and 10 minutes cutting it short, and they like they answering the phone, this traffic, is all that. So it's like everything is fine. It's like worst case scenario, we just go to another restaurant.
That's it, man. But most people don't think like they get what they panic. Oh, I failed. I failed. I messed up. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. Though.
Yeah. I used to be a super harsh critic on myself. I didn't give myself no grace at all. But then it's like I had to realize everything that I wasn't giving myself grace about, I still got through it.
Yeah.
I still endured it. I still made it. You know what I'm saying?
How did you find that grace though? Like, come to that moment. Like, I got to ease up on myself.
Because there's no valor in suffering.
There's no valor in suffering.
No valor, no honor in suffering.
I like
no honor in sacrificing yourself for of the people, of the things if it don't serve you, you know? So I had to realize when I was alone in that moment, I'm the only one that's causing that reaction.
Yeah,
it's just me.
facts.
So if it's a situation where it's like, man, I need to change up what I'm doing, or shit just went to shit all right here in the moment, there's no one else for me to look around at. It's just me right now.
Just
It's
you.
just me. And then it's me and God right now.
Yeah.
And I feel like, okay, if I'm here right now, it must be here for a reason. I must be here for a reason.
Like, certain situation, do God be your first go-to, or like,
yeah, for sure.
Or do you like, I got to get myself out of there?
I mean, if I'm moving on a righteous path, God always with me.
Yeah.
So I can't do that without God. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. So in those moments, I more so have to center myself to realize, like, hey, I have all the resources I need.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To make the best decision. So as I'm giving myself grace to eventually trust myself more to continue making the right decision.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Like, and how did you come to that point though? Like, I need to.
Got it. So I've always been.
What was the situation? Excuse me.
Oh, situation. Okay. Like for example, let's see. I don't know. You good? Let me give you an example of a situation. Let's see. I'm trying to think. I could talk about. Let's see. The one that's popping up to my head right now. I remember maybe a few years ago.
Yeah.
I was super overwhelmed with my own music, with fitness, some family issues, my own personal issues. My job was overwhelming at the moment, and I remember I was leaving work, and I was on 20 East. Like I said, for the East Side, 20 East. So okay, for sure. So I'm getting off on Panola Road. I just got to phone my aunt. I love my aunt. Like, we having a good conversation, right? Love you too, click. As I'm going up the ramp on the Panola Road exit, it felt like my body was trying to jump out there. I didn't know what was going on. I never felt that before. I guess I'm having an anxiety attack or a panic attack or something. I don't know what that was. So I'm like this, trying to drive. I'm losing, you know what I'm saying, my balance, my consciousness, but I'm trying to hold on. And, when you turn, you kind of go with that overpass on 20 to get, by quicker. So I was like, let me just hold on, man. So if I get over in this intersection, at least I could maybe ricochet off somebody and kind of get to the parking lot or something, right?
Oh,
like,
you wish to crash.
Bro, I was like,
you wish crashing. Good, go on.
No, but I was thinking like logically. Like, when you get far in this lane, we go slow, put on cruise. If something happen, at least I'm not gonna be going head on nobody.
Yeah.
They get pushed to the side.
Yeah.
But I'm good. So I end up going into Quick Trip, and I'm just like, I'm right there in the parking lot. It's like looks like my body can only inhale, and never exhale.
It
was just crazy. I call my mom, call my dad, put them on three-way. I'm like, I don't know what's going on. I ain't felt this before. It was like, calm down. I had to calm myself down. Got to the crib. Like, yeah, I need to go to the doctor. And then a few other moments, I ended up passing out again.
Like,
so it was this. I think. Well, I don't think. I know I was doing way too much for myself. But I also feel like God was sitting me down and letting me know, hey, let's sit down. Let's be clear about what we're doing. Let's be logical. Let's be intentional. And also, don't lose yourself. Yeah. You're here first. Take care of Dorian first.
Because that's what we do, man. I remember my son was 19. And he told me that. He said, Dad, you got to take care of yourself first. If you can't take care of yourself, you can't take care of. Right. Man, and get what? Oh, that stuck with me ever since then. Yeah. But like, and what did you like really just take from that moment? Like the last moment, you had one of those attacks of yourself.
What I took from that moment was serve you the most. Serving you don't always mean doing everything under the sun at one time. Serving you don't always mean tending to somebody else's opinion or thoughts of you or what you think you should be doing or whatever. Serving you doesn't mean saying yes to everybody else but you. Serving you don't mean, you know what I'm saying, doing things for the good or the sake of other things if they don't truly serve you in the forefront, you know? So it just taught me like, okay, I have enough. I know we're all on borrowed time, but there's enough time available. And I'm confident I wake up every day with a breath that God gives me. So it's like, if I know that every day and I got that much faith every day to know when I go to bed at night, I'm going to wake up in the morning because I know I'm supposed to be here. I can take my time and do what I need to do, and I don't need to rush because of somebody else's standards or whatever. I need to make sure that Dorian is good and doing what he's doing.
So what are your standards for yourself, though?
My standards now are always do my best. Be authentically me. If I got an idea, I'm going to say it. If I got an opinion, I'm going to say it. Of course, I'm not no rude, cruel guy, but if I feel like there's something that I'm drawn to, I feel like that's a sign. Like God telling me, hey, yo, say that, do that, push that, play that chord, go sing this song, go write this song, whatever it is.
Cause like I believe God, like those nights you can't sleep, those days that your mind keep going and keep going. I don't think it's anxiety, just be God talking to you.
Yeah, I think
He just wants you to listen, like sit down,
listen
like
to yourself.
I'm talking to you in your language.
Yeah,
this how you always going. So I'm gonna make it so where you can understand. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you always in a rush. You always in haste. I'm gonna put you in that panic mode. Like, that don't feel good.
So
but hey,
like,
you ain't gotta do that.
I'm gonna sit down and talk to you in your language. Cause God has so many different languages. He just don't speak English. Right. He got sign language, Braille, everything. You know what I mean?
No,
so you really just talk to people in their language, and then like whatever they caught up in the most, that's what he gonna like just put in front of you. That situation, you know what I mean? At that time, it's not a burden. It's the process, really.
It is.
That's what I think. You know what I mean? Some people ain't built for their own process.
No,
that's why they crumble.
They're not. Or it's not even that. I think they haven't discovered the inner strength they do have. They haven't discovered it yet. Sometimes you gotta be hit in the head. You gotta be bust on your ass, fall on your ass to understand where your strength truly is or where you haven't been aligned at. I'm gonna sit you down because you're not on the path. You're doing all this other shit. You over here tending to all these other folks that are tending to you, which is then tending to me as in God. If you serve yourself, you serving me.
Fact,
you know
though. What I'm saying? Have you ever thought like, nah, I need to go down the path for my friend? Or
hell no.
You always been on one.
Well, no. I will say, I've only felt that way when it came to like career stuff.
Yeah.
I'm a creative, so our stuff ain't linear. Our stuff ain't no how to go to this school, apply to this company, get that. No, you still gotta create it out of nothing. Even if you got a job somewhere. Yeah. Their job ain't there to serve your creative needs.
It definitely ain't. You know what I mean? We here for a purpose.
Fine. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So it's like, I remember like one of my partners was telling me about his career and stuff, and he was telling me all these things to do because I'm super smart guy, so I know I can do anything. But it's like things he would do to try and get these opportunities. I'm like, bro, that's just not me. Yeah. That's just not me. I'm not me to put on the fake code switch, corporate email, or do all this front facing fake stuff. Like, that's just not me. Yeah. It's just not. I feel like I'm most times I'm the smartest guy in the room. Just because I'm confident, I know God gifted me with this intellect. But if I just don't want to do it, or if it's not me, I just don't want to do it. And then I look at what they do. I'm like, bro, I would never want to wake up every day doing that shit. I would never want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would never want to do that. So it's like, it made me take things less personal. Yeah. Because that's they lens. Fact. They lens is, bro, guarantee. But my lens is limitless.
I just adopted it. You know what I mean? Like, I was just in the gym the other day. Like, just now starting back. And usually I go 2 hours, like something like that, and be tired. The other day, I did like 4.5, not even knowing. And it clicked in my head. Like, I always set limits to myself. I look like, well, I've been here. Why it's 9 o'clock already?
Yeah, you got lost in it.
Yeah, like, and I see that from that point, like, damn. I thought about flipping on line, but everything I really did, I already put a limit on it. I didn't know I could work out that long and do all this and not be sober. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then I said, but now, I'm riding in the coupe with top all the way on. You feel what I'm saying? Always, you know what I mean? So I'm riding in the coupe from now on. Like,
no, for sure.
Ain't no limits, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but even you staying working out for the 4 hours, that doesn't necessarily mean you got to work out 4 hours every day.
No,
but it's good as you got lost, and it's like, okay, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. It's like a flow. It didn't feel like.
Then what God was talking to me. See, like God was talking to me, said, look, bro, it ain't no limit for what you can do. You know what I mean? Cause like, no matter what I do, I always put a limit on myself. Like, not knowing. Like, I set a limit for myself. A very low limit at that. You know what I mean? Not knowing. I ain't know that. So like, you know what I mean? So I was operating at the lowest point. But just at that gym, when I'm like, boy, I ain't even sober. And I look like, damn, I always tap out around about this time.
Okay.
That's why I say God always put, you know what I mean? She speak your language. And that's why I'm here today. You feel what I'm saying? Because like, I broke my limit at the gym. Now I ain't scared to come do this. You
Right.
know what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
So
For sure.
like, you know what I mean?
Absolutely, absolutely.
God gonna talk to everybody in their own language. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
They in their language. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And it feel way, way better. You know
No.
what I mean?
How does God talk to you?
How you oh man, there's so many different ways. It might be raining outside. I hear boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? I might hear bird chirp. So, you know what I mean? Okay. You know, and then like he might send somebody in front of me. I might be doing something or thinking about something. He'll send somebody in front of me to have a conversation with, or somebody have a conversation with me. You know, just to put something in my head. But I look at everything as God. You know what I mean? Like now I'm putting God in everything I do.
Good.
And it ain't no shame in it no more. You know what I mean?
It should never be. That's yours. That's yours.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So there's no shame about anything that's for you. You know what I'm saying?
And then like soon he talked to me back when I was doing wrong, he was just preparing me for this here. Cause I always had the mindset, but I didn't have the mind frame. You feel me?
You still have some more work to do.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Try to score a touchdown every week, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
In fourth quarter, man. You know what I mean? It's plenty more time in the game. Plenty more. So like, you know what I mean? I ain't worried about that. I ain't rushing. I ain't doing none of that.
Up, man?
You feel what I'm saying? I ain't rushing doing none of that, man.
No, it's all good. It's all good. That's my partner Danny, man. Danny the Don, man.
That boy Danny the Don, man. How you doing, man? They call me Nick, man. Nick. Yeah, aka Stutterbot, man.
Good to see you, man.
Yeah, man.
Have a little interview,
come on, sit on down, man. Ask you some questions, man. You don't got nothing to do? Nah, come on, bro.
Yeah, let's do it.
Pull up a chair, you know what I mean?
Bro, I was here just trying to get a charger, bro. Now I'm gonna do an interview, bro. So come on. Come on. Let's do it. Yeah. Hold on, there you go. Introduce yourself.
Hello. What's going on, y'all, man? My name is Danny. We here. I'm at Pond City Market. I went and got some food. I ran into the homie Dorian.
Yeah. Yeah, we just talking some good game with my man Nick right here.
So like, I'm coming up with this show called Social Bullet, where mindset matters. You know what I mean? I just wanna hear what shaped you, what's made Danny, and then like all the just the situations you've been through in order to get you where you at today. You know what I mean? And like, a lot of people always want to hear the process of a success story, but like the process is failure, mediocre, and all that stuff there too. Though, like, know what I mean? They never want to hear that, or they never think about that. So like, I'm coming out with a game, a card game, also a show as you're on right now. Well, you know, like you just pick a question, you know what I mean, and try to answer to your best ability.
Okay, cool. Good. Sounds good.
I got the mic for you right now.
And I got definitions of. I got definitions. I got words too. You know what I'm saying? I just want to know what these words mean to you.
Cool.
Go in and dig.
So I'm supposed to.
That's front right there.
Cool. All right. Imagine your emotions are constructing a home that represents your inner world. Describe. And just leave it at there. Keep reading.
Keep reading.
Okay. The foundation. The emotional experience or belief that everything else stands on. The walls. The emotions you live within daily that define your boundaries and interactions. The roof. The emotion or insight that protects you or gives you inner world cohesion. Damn, this is good. Alright, cool. Please explain not just what every part is, but why that plays a role in your emotional architecture. Social bullet, mindset master.
I like that for emotional architecture.
Yeah.
Trademark that.
Okay, cool. Now that's a fire one.
I appreciate that.
Well, I appreciate the opportunity to answer the question. You know what I mean? I think I'm gonna keep it a little. I'm not going too in depth, but I'm gonna go ahead and like kind of outline it, right?
Okay.
So the foundation, the emotional experience that everything else stands on, is definitely faith. I feel like, well, I guess hope, right? Would be an emotion, but like in an absolute sense, or optimism, knowing that like decisions aren't necessarily right or wrong as much as they are just like, you know, you're making a decision that you live with, and as long as you believe that you're equipped to handle whatever the outcome decision is.
How you choose those decisions though? Like, I mean, do you use like thought, facts, or feelings when it comes to making your decision?
I think the easier decisions always come through feeling, right? Like my daily decisions, like I'm a really spontaneous person. I'll go on the spot. Like I walked in probably 3 or 4 stores and just chopped it up with people before I even got here. Even sitting down here, I feel like it's more of a feeling. You know what I mean? Yeah. Outside of the fact, of course, come say what's up. It was like I didn't know if I was going to participate until you was like, come sit down. And off of the energy, I was like, all right, cool, I'm going to sit down.
Appreciate that.
Of course. And obviously turned out fantastic. You know what I mean? So, I think a lot of the decisions, like just like this one, is like a decision based on energy, feeling, and trusting that.
Yeah.
And that, I think, is a good foundation that I trust, and I feel like people see in me too,
Yeah.
They never told me that. So that's definitely something I consider like a foundation.
But that what's up, man.
Yeah. It's a cool ass question. I get to goddamn talk about myself in depth.
Yeah, that's cool. You can go ahead and do it afterward. So, I said something. But look though, like it's just a stigma of men too. Like some women wouldn't mind us really just being like, not women. We never had the opportunity to be in depth with people about ourselves. You know what I mean? Cause like we always had a blanket over. You feel what I'm saying? So like that's for one, our culture, which it sucks. You know what I mean? Fuck our culture. You know what I mean? The bad part about it, that's how I see that, because our culture fucked up, and it's fucking up a whole our younger. You know what I mean? So like it's just our culture. We never were allowed to be in depth with people. That's just like me where I'm from. Like I was just telling bro, I'm from Etheridge. You know what I mean? I could never ever ask my partner these questions. You know what I mean? Or the females that I'm around.
Right.
You know what I mean? I had these questions in my head all them years. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had to burn the bridge intentionally. So I wouldn't go back over just to let these questions come out. You feel what I'm saying? So like, now I mean, like our surroundings, the people who hang around, it really impede our in depth. You know what I mean? Like so we can be in depth by ourselves. You know what I mean? Do that make sense?
Yeah, no, for sure.
That was
You realize your environment wasn't conducive to where you were going.
Facts.
So, I mean, your context, burning a bridge, that's in whatever context you have, but I wouldn't even say burn a bridge unless you intentionally did that. I would say more like...
I did.
Okay,
I did.
I was going to say maybe you broke away.
I fuck around, borrowed some money from somebody. No, I listen, real shit.
At the ridge.
Yeah. You my baby mama. You feel what I'm saying? Like, listen, cause like in my situation, I always had somewhere to run to. I can be doing good when I'm tired of, you know what I mean, just doing good. I need a crutch or something, you know what I mean? Yeah. I can always run back to the hood, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I fuck around seeing the craziest shit. I fuck around seeing the son give daddy a gun and go handle some business. You know what I mean? And the daddy came and gave the gun back. So I said, boy, you know what? And I'm falling to myself. I said, boy, that's crazy. Why do I want to keep being around him? So I said, boy, you know what? I got to get the fuck away from him. So look, that's what I did. Look, let me borrow it in. Well, I got
you. Out.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Knowing that I couldn't come back till I got myself together. You feel what I'm saying?
Right. That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah. Sound like that.
Come check us out, show face real quick.
What's up, everybody?
Social bullet.
Appreciate the stars of your podcast.
The new stars.
This right here is Hazel.
Hazel.
Hey.
And then next in line is, come on, Ellie, you gotta stand right in front of the camera.
Come on, superstar. You here now? You here now? Don't be shy now. There you go. Yeah.
Look at there's Ella Rupico.
Hey, she just dropped that spoon on the ground.
Oh, I know, man.
You might want to get another one, bro. People be standing there. Look, nothing like 16. But them your kids, you just saw her drop that though.
What's the quote? What's the quote from Kanye? What
man,
don't kill you.
Yeah.
Only make you stronger.
Hey, get what though?
Yeah, kids are dumb durable. They get through anything. Yeah, they get bounced off this ground right now.
Yeah,
right up. Exactly.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Hey, you guys enjoy.
Appreciate that, man.
Appreciate y'all.
Bro, look, man, my baby mom would have killed me, bro.
Hey, man, look, that was the funding right there.
Yeah.
That was the funding.
Yeah.
Hey, look, you see who just pulled up?
Yeah.
Unprovoked. Hey,
Good,
I'm just saying.
good energy though. Good energy
No,
though.
for sure.
Yeah, fact though. Fact though.
Yeah, I want to. Okay, I want to ask this real quick because
Yeah,
I thought
go.
it was a really good question. Talking about the house, how I constructed emotional architecture. I definitely want a mid-century home. You look that up, more 70s type vibe, one-story type thing.
Okay.
Foundation got to be brick because it's like I feel like I move on solid code, solid principles where it don't matter.
Okay.
If a billion people saying we going left, I'm gonna go right.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Also, I know those codes that are imprinted in me are from generations of like my dad, my uncle, my
Just in
big
your
brother.
DNA.
It's in my DNA. It's just in my DNA to be a solid dude. It's just in there. Like just be a player. Just in there. Like this time, I can tell both of y'all my family tree from where it go down like that. Like so, I have to.
It's just in your lineage. It's just in your lineage.
Not on you. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
fact though. Big
So
fact.
that's that. And then the walls. I thought what you live within daily. I would want an open concept in my home. So the walls are intentional. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like in my life I haven't been as open or as free as I could be. I feel like I've been very I boxed myself in certain things. So when you walk in my home, I want that much to be open.
They'll be open.
You walk into the living room. You ever seen them little sunken floors?
Yeah.
Like a little conversation pit. It's called a conversation pit.
Just walk down there.
Just walk down, step into the vibes.
Fact though,
So I want it to be open. I want the kitchen to be. I want windows. I want light to come in. I want energy to kind of flow. I don't want it to be constricted by different walls and barriers and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then the roof, insight that protects you or gives your inner world cohesion. I see this being more like, how can I say it? Something sweet. Not like a regular roof, but like some
sleep that go down some fire.
You ever seen like a shipping container?
Yeah.
That kind of material. I would say something sleek like that. Like it's cool. It's sleek. It's not super rugged, but it's just whatever happened, it roll off. The rain, it roll off. You know what I'm saying? The debris or whatever, it just slide off, and it still looks good. It's still smooth either way it goes.
Oh, this crazy shit. I'm sorry, I have pictures of your house.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
I can sit there and see your vision. You feel what I'm saying? I can sit there and see your vision, man.
Yeah, this is a really good question. It's a really good question.
Man, listen, man, like I had to do yesterday at the barbershop just trying it out, and he was 23. You know what I mean? Yeah, he 23 and throwing his GPA up. You know what I mean? But I wasn't getting offended by it, though. You know what I mean? About how God is his foundation, about the walls and stuff don't matter, and the roof don't matter too. But at the same time, I'm sitting there saying, bro, you never had a house. You must stay in an apartment. You know what I mean? Like, you never had your own house. Because your walls and your roof matter. You know what I mean?
No, for sure.
Like,
for sure.
And I just took from that, like, and then too, we get in the scripture thing. Bro, I only know one Bible verse.
Yeah.
And that one Bible verse take me through my whole life. It said, consider yourself fortunate when all kind of trial come your way. For you know your face is seed and face is set trial. The end result is the ability to endure. Let your endurance carry you all the way without failing, lacking nothing. If any of you lack wisdom, you should pray to God who give it to you. Because God gives generous and gracious to all. And when you believe, you must not doubt at all. I don't care what situation I'm in, bro.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good.
Bro, I don't have to know a million, the whole Bible or nothing. Long as you just know.
Hold you down. Hold you down.
And I'm sitting there telling him that, and he like, boy, people take things out of context. I'm like, nah, just people, like everybody's lens is different. Everybody different architect. You know what I mean? So everybody builds different stuff. You feel what I'm saying?
No, that's real. That's real.
Fact,
so look, you said he was throwing his GPA around like, bro, I got this type of thing.
Yeah, I'm smart. I'm this and I'm that.
I'll let you, bro. Great seeing you, man.
Big homie, I appreciate you, man. Shout yourself out. Yeah, Social Bullet, man. Yeah, man.
So I'll follow y'all. You know what I mean? What's the social media handle?
Social Bullet.
Social Bullet?
Yeah.
All right, cool. What's up, y'all? You can follow me at Danny the Don with a 0 at the end. I'm going to go ahead and check in with y'all, Social Bullet, man. Appreciate the opportunity.
Bro, I'm dead ass here to do that, bro. Like, so we get more content. Like I said, I ain't trying to get my first time out here, so I'll be out here more often now.
So you might see me.
All right, that was up.
That was too, man. Good seeing you, man. For sure.
That was up.
Sure.
And like,
so he was flaunting it like, oh man, I got a 4.0 or 3 point whatever. Okay,
he was trying to shit on me. He was trying to shit on me. He was
you know what? It's funny.
Just about the word he was using, the way he, you know what I mean? So I'm like, okay, all right.
He fresh on himself. That's all it is. You was the same way too. I was the same way too. I ain't that far
said
from
the same thing
it. You know
today.
what I'm saying? Like, it's all good.
I did a video this morning and said, like, but when I was 23, I was the same way.
I
But
pop
like,
my shit too.
I definitely popped my shit. I definitely popped my shit. Then he was around his peers too.
Oh,
so I'm sitting there saying, like, so I'm in his territory. You feel what I'm saying?
No, for real.
So,
But I was gonna say though, like, it's funny how that's a metric that people try to like uphold. You know what I'm saying? But life don't care about that. Life don't care about that at all. You know, my dad used to tell me, because I've always been like a nerd, bro. I love school, I love studying, I love books and all that stuff.
You've been intelligent.
Yeah, I know. I like saying, because like I'm not afraid to show people, like, bro, I enjoy being smart and I like being smart. You know what I'm saying? My dad will always say something like, boy, you so smart, sometimes you're stupid.
Yeah.
You know, because it's the awareness that life brings you. You be in the books thinking you know everything, but when real life happens to you, you can't apply nothing that's in them books, because nothing in them books apply to real life sometimes.
Man, the video I did this morning, man, I said, man, Holmes, he's so big book smart where he don't even have reality smart shit.
And the street smart. He don't know how to, he don't know, hey, look, man, certain area you ain't supposed to be in by certain time.
He from Clayton County, you know what I mean? Not saying like Shawnan grew up where he grew up. Then too, he had a little gun, everybody around, like, I knew he was just comfortable in his environment so he could pop his shit the way he wanted to pop. I ain't take offense to it like that. I mean, I just knew what was going on.
No,
you know what I mean? So like, those one of those moments I was sitting there praying to myself, consider yourself fortunate when all kinds of trials come your way. Right. Now I'm out you that, cause, and then when I left, I said, bro, I appreciate you sparring with me, bro. You know what I mean? He said, sparring. I was like, yeah, bro, you just sparring with me, bro. Very sparring, cause like that, I mean, on my journey, I'm gonna meet a lot of people like you. You know what I mean? You just preparing me, bro. You know what I mean?
For sure.
And I'm gonna go back to him. You know what I mean?
Because you can learn a lot from anybody.
Fact though.
Anybody.
Fact. Big old fact. You wanna go ahead and grab another?
Oh yeah. Let's see. I got kind of looked at that one. The one I didn't look at. All right. Let's see.
You gotta read it.
Oh yeah, the front. Yeah. Ooh, seasons of change. How timely. Let's see. What season of life are you in at this moment in time, and what's your perspective on life now, rather than last season? Okay, that's a very good question. I'm in a season of being who I'm supposed to be, being very authentic in everything, in the clothes, in the music. Like, I mainly do R&B, all alternative R&B, like electronic house stuff. But I started doing some dance music. I ain't never touched no dance music.
How is that though?
Bruh, it's fun. I'm not gonna lie. It's a fun exercise. I treat it like an exercise.
Yeah.
So like my man sent me the beats, and I was like, I've never done anything with this kind of music before.
Yeah.
More than anything, I usually be clowning this kind of music.
Yeah.
It'd be cheesy to me.
Yeah.
But I heard, I was like, I can put my swag on this, and I can still follow the structure of what this genre is.
Yeah.
And I did it, and I was like, man, this is like training my pen game to be better, my singing to be better, my artistry to be better. Because like, how can I take what I do and put it in another lane to make it go? And I've been playing it for all the homies. I don't even give them no preference. Like, this is new shit. I just play it, and they like, damn.
So how they help you do like doing your everyday life, like that?
Okay, so let me go back to me being who I'm supposed to be, being authentic. I realized in a lot of different situations around different people, I wasn't fully being myself, because I ended up committing myself to things I wasn't necessarily wanting to commit to.
Yeah, I'm guilty of that.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I was like putting other people before me, putting other people's issues and journey before mine.
Yeah.
Because maybe deep down I was scared to face mine. Maybe I was fearful. Maybe I was just scared. Like, I don't know what that is. I don't know what it is to be authentically me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So once I started doing that more, and I started to see how it started to attract energy, opportunities, blessings, gems, knowledge. Even this moment right here is like, okay, well, I feel like that's God showing me, hey man, this is how you need to be living. Stop living for other folks' ideas of how you should be. Live for how you want to live. You know what I'm saying? And if you living how you want to live, you living for me all day. You know what I'm saying? So let me answer the past part, how I looked at last season. Coming from this season to last season, I'm like, I saw how I was misaligned in so many places. And I thank God for it. Thank God for it.
I ain't gonna say you were misaligned, like it it was a process you were going through. You feel what I'm
I
saying?
definitely went to grad school.
You
Something
did.
like that. No, like
Oh yeah,
like
graduated here now.
metaphorically and
Yeah,
life.
so like you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's just with the process. Get what though, bro? All the roads start with dirt.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I mean? It roads start with dirt.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Home J, he just built you up. You feel what I'm saying?
That's bro. That's really what it is. Cause
You
now
know
I
what I
see
mean?
things way more clear now.
You feel what I'm saying?
You know
Like,
what I'm saying? Discernment up, my awareness up, all
man,
of that. My
no.
patience is still up. It's even more up. You know
Man,
what I'm
listen,
saying?
patience, perspective, and endurance, man, you gotta have in life, man.
Oh yeah, and if you have it to whatever degree serves you best, you'll always fall on your feet.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? That's why you can't be scared about what's gonna happen and all that stuff. Now you should never put yourself in a position where bad things could happen to you because God gave us free will. So you don't want to put yourself in a position where things could happen to you. Now, hey, look, you did all this. I was trying to show you did, but you didn't. You know what I'm saying? But how you move, if you move authentically, I think you're gonna receive everything you say you want. How can you say you want this, but you're not doing that? How can I say I want to be the best artist I can be, but I'm not in the studio? You know what I'm saying?
That's why I came out here. I sit and said, like, why you know what I mean? I want to change my people's life. I want to change my life. And like, I know I can see the world by asking the question. I said, well, you know what? I can't see the world by asking the question if I don't ask me. So like, you know what I mean? Like, get your ass on out there.
Right.
Go ahead and handle your business.
Just do it.
You know what I mean?
Do it.
Like real spirit from that. Now I'm finna freestyle a question to you.
All right, for sure.
You hear dude over there playing the piano, right?
Yeah.
Imagine yourself as a piano. What keys of your emotion will be playing?
Oh, easy. I love a major ninth chord or a minor ninth chord. If you do D, F, A, C, E, that minor ninth just has a nice, lush but angry, kind of dark feeling and emotion that vibrate. The key of D major. Also, my name is Dorian, so it's kind of right there. Also, Dorian it's a mode in music.
What do your name mean though?
So okay, if we're doing a C major scale, on the piano is C, D, E, F, G, A, B, C.
Yeah.
The Dorian mode, instead of starting on C, start on the second degree.
Okay.
D, E, F, G, C, A, B, C, D.
Oh, that's kind of high.
Yeah. So there's just a classification of like the different modes of that scale. I remember in 4th grade, I walked into class. It was the first day, and this dude. It's funny. I was so childish back then. This dude in the suit.
You were 4. You in the 4th grade.
Yeah, I know, but it's just funny how childish I was. This dude was so dramatic, like some Disney High School Musical shit. He was like, I came in there a little late. He was like, oh, you must be Dorian. And he played it on the piano. He was like, that's your name, Dorian, the Dorian mode. And it
stuck with you ever since.
I never knew how much it was going to stick with me. Because in the moment, I'm like, it's cool, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, as time goes on, I'm like,
the Dorian mode. The Dorian mode. Dorian mode.
It's supposed to be in music. It's in my name. My name is music. So,
how many times you said Dorian moment to yourself? Have you ever said, like, in a situation, A, B, C, D, E, F, D, G, you know what I mean?
No, look, now it ain't even that. It's more so like to understand that that's a sign of me, like my purpose, my gift.
Yeah.
It's in my name is literally in music. That is a mode on the piano.
Yeah.
I play piano. You know what I'm saying? Well, it's funny. He played it in the 4th grade. I didn't start playing piano until 9th grade. So long after that, but it always been there.
Yeah.
So I think God was sending me a sign early on from there, like, hey, this is what you're supposed to do. This is who you are. Your name is literally a musical term.
Was you fighting it?
I wouldn't say I wasn't. Well,
you kind of resistant to it.
I wouldn't say I resisted to it. I think my first love was basketball.
Yeah.
It was my first love, and I was cold for a moment, but then I stopped caring.
Yeah.
I stopped having that passion or that drive. I also thought I was going through some self-esteem issues then, but music was always there.
Yeah.
Even think about when I first even engaged with music, my grandma always had a piano. We used to always mess around with it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I was necessarily running from it. I think I was exploring it because I was still in band. I played like drums then.
Yeah.
But the funny thing is with that too, I started playing drums all my life until 9th grade. It's like percussion, right?
Oh, so you've been using both sides of your brain.
No, I've been using it. But the funny thing is, it's like when I tell you that perspective thing with God, this is the thing. So the percussion family in music is, cymbals, kick, snare, all that stuff, right? But it's also piano.
Yeah.
It's funny how I play all the kind of percussion instruments, but the piano. And then I started playing, and that's just been my whole world.
He was just saving for that right moment, though, to like, now you mentally, emotionally, and you had to get that joke. Yeah, like that. Man's your time.
Yeah,
Now's your
this is
time.
when you're supposed to fall into.
Go ahead.
Even in college at Georgia State, I went to School of Music and I auditioned. I went to high school in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Southside Baton Rouge, where Boosie's from and all that. So it's in the hood, like the heart of the hood.
I seen it, man, right down the street.
Bro, yeah. So like, bro, I ain't want to worry about no arts program. You know, my class had 20 kids in there, but my piano teacher will always like, you have something. You know what I'm saying? She would always find a way to give me some special time to like learn some other stuff or whatever, right? And I remember I auditioned at Georgia State. I drove from from Baton Rouge back here. Had this horrible big ass whack ass suit on. From all hey bro, it looked good. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit look crazy. I look like Steve Harvey right now. But it didn't matter though. I get there and I perform. I play what I was supposed to play. And then I remember the professor was like, "You have no, your foundation ain't there." Like he heard it. Like foundation wise, he's like, "But your sound and your ear is there. Yeah, we can work with that." Yeah. And that let me know like, just be me and do my best. Even with what I didn't have, it still made an impression on a piano player who's toured around the world 1 billion times. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if he could hear and see the potential in me, that should be on 1,000 for myself anyway.
Fact, though. You know that shit that said like it's hard to see the picture when you the frame. You ever heard that?
Yeah, true.
So like, you know, and then like it was the same way with me in school though. So when I was in school, so when all the tests and stuff coming up, I had that one teacher named Miss Love. And she knew like everybody I ran with. She was like, Nicholas, come on, I got something for you. I'm not doing it because I don't like you. I'm doing it because I know you got something. We're gonna put you in school. You know what I mean? We're gonna go ahead and get you. You gonna graduate.
Yeah,
so like
exactly.
every time we had a test or something, hey, look, come on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care who class is in. She for some reason she know they got to tell Nick, come on, go ahead and put him in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like sometimes some people just see stuff in you that you don't see in yourself.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
man. Yeah, you do. And if it's the right people, they're speaking the right thing to you. They tell you because they actually got some love for you.
That's what it is, man. And like you gotta find people who really want to see you win. Like, know what I mean?
For you, for them, for you.
Yeah,
they
like,
want you to win because they want you to win. You know what I'm saying? They want you to have them blessings for you because you.
Man, like my daughter, she already knew what I had going on. She bought me that.
Wow.
The tripod.
Wow.
You know what I mean? She like, Daddy, you got it? Go ahead. And I believe in because she already know when I fit my mind on doing anything, she like, wait, you done did all the wrong stuff. Damn time you do them wrong.
You got no other time but to do right now. You did all the wrong already.
Fact though. Another question.
Yeah. Let's see. I'm not trying to pick the ones that I can visibly see. All right. Oh, I grabbed two. Family tree reflections. Okay. What branches of your family tree shaped your identity, meaning people, things that had happened, and more? Also, are there roots you've chosen to nurture or simply let go? That's beautiful.
That's beautiful. Appreciate that, bro.
So, family branches of my family tree that shape my identity. It's from my people in Baton Rouge, Louisiana now, because I'm 225 for sure. If you know the last name Albert or Sterling, it's going to ring some bells for a litany of reasons. Sometimes we got to get down, get busy.
Fact though.
Sometimes we got to do legit business.
Fact.
Sometimes we just a solid person in the community.
Yeah, fact.
Sometimes we are the solid person who gonna speak out for the community because my community ain't ready for that moment right now.
Y'all wear different type of hats.
Exactly.
Y'all hats different.
Yeah, exactly. So like, I would say as far as like my family tree, like both sides. I remember coming up, my mom's side, Sterling. My full name is Dorian Sterling Albert. So Sterling, my mom's maiden name. Okay. Albert is my dad's side.
She wasn't going. Mom didn't want to go. We keep it there.
No, my dad wanted to be like alternate junior because his name is James Albert. So he wanted my name to be Dorian James Albert. So like DJ. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But mom was like, nah, put my name on there. And that's a part of me. Yeah. So literally, my family tree is in my existence. Yeah. I got both sides. So I remember coming up. My grandfather, he go by Daddy Elvin, Big Sterling or Elvin Sterling Sr. If you in Baton Rouge, you know who I'm talking about. He is a self-made man, built his self-made contractor. He used to teach himself blueprints. Like, this is like 50, 60, so white people was not giving no black person nothing. He would literally call the University of Chicago on the phone. Like, you call school on the phone and really talk to people. Call him on the phone, act like a white dude, so they could send him blueprints to his house so he could study it on his own. He dropped out of middle school built his mama a house in high school and was contracting and being a bricklayer and all that ever since. And now he owned a bunch of property. He owned a bunch of business or his own businesses, stuff in Baton Rouge. So I remember that was always brought about like, yo, man, your grandfather, da 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 da.
Proud of
Yeah, yeah, for sure. But I didn't, not saying I was necessarily looking for it, but on my dad's side, it was just like I was with them the most, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, always, pay respect to my grandfather and all that. But as I got older, I started to realize all the greatness that was there from my dad's side.
Yeah.
From my dad's side. So like my great uncle, Uncle Harry, rest in peace. He was a professor at Southern.
Yeah.
For years. My grandfather went to Southern on my mom's side. His two sons went to Southern. My great uncle's daughter, super smart in school. A bunch of different teachers, different doctors, different lawyers that came from my dad's side too. So it's like I'm blessed on both sides. There's greatness on both sides, so I have no reason not to be great.
Not fat though.
And that's why it's in my blood to be great.
Is it?
It's just there. So that'll be going against my ancestors to not to do my best.
Is there a certain pressure you put on yourself?
Hell no.
Or expectation? That nigga say, hell,
I don't feel no pressure at all because as I grew up, I got to see things for what they were.
Yeah.
So I got to learn too from them. Like, okay, when I have this type of moment or accolades or success or impact, this is how I'm gonna do it. I don't feel no pressure to follow nobody's footsteps. Also, my people know I've been living authentically my whole life. They knew I was a little kid always running around trying to look for a CD or a vinyl or a keyboard or something.
Oh, so they already knew what was going on.
They knew. So it's just like, hey, look, they just like, just let Dorian cook. He's already special.
Yeah.
And look, I've had that affirmation throughout my life.
But that's good, boy. That's good, boy.
So I don't feel no pressure. I just feel like if I do my best, even if the world don't get it, hear it, respect or whatever, my family gonna hear it and respect it because they know that's me.
Yeah.
You can take everything off me, bro. I could be goddamn newborn baby naked. They know music, creativity is me.
Yeah.
That's me.
Fact.
Nothing else. You know what I'm saying? So and they see that I step in that every day.
So your family played a pivotal role in your success. How you are now. That really what's up, man.
Yeah, because I also I feel like me doing great for me also shows them how much I love them.
Fact though.
And they don't want nothing from me. They want me to just
see you do good.
Do you,
go
bro?
Ahead.
Go do it. Every time I drop a song, I send it to them. I'm sure I be thinking like, I know you probably know it. They're like, nah, bro, send that. They be telling people, hey man, no, this my nephew, this my little cut. This like they be telling folks, I'm like, that means something to me. So that's my drive.
Yeah.
They see my dream. They see what I want to do in the world, and they behind me.
Yeah.
I can look behind me, see my dad, see my brother. You know what I'm saying? Even if I'm not telling you to be my biggest fan. You already my family. I already won. You know what I'm saying? So the fact that you even, not only do you support what I do, and you like what I do, oh, bro, I don't need nothing else. I just got to keep doing me.
But
that's it.
That was just to hear you say that, like, you know, my dad died, my mom died, so like I never had that parent fan base. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Just to hear it in your voice and see your facial expression when you say like you a proud child. You know what I mean? You a proud sibling.
Yeah. No, for sure. But also, I'll say this too. I've had my moments where I had to go against my parents. To fight for what I believe in because they didn't get it.
Yeah, we all do.
I had to. My mom, my dad.
We all do.
You know what I'm saying? I had to show them. I think God was with me then to show, hey, look, you are Dorian regardless. Regardless. Sometimes the people close to you don't see your vision. That's okay though.
It is.
It's your
vision. It's your vision.
And something I've always loved to do. I love making a motherfucker a believer. I love that feeling. I love that feeling. Because it's like, I trusted myself enough to take that risk, and that risk paid off because now you see, oh, I get it now. That's worth it every time. Every time.
Yeah, you got to take risks on yourself, man.
Absolutely.
You got to walk by that faith on yourself. Man, you got to have faith in yourself. You got to trust yourself. So look, right, when did you really start trusting yourself? Have you ever not trusted yourself?
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, I haven't trusted myself before, but one of the most, actually, I just talked about this in an interview that just came out. I'm actually sending it to you because I feel like if you watch this interview and listen to the music that came with it, you'll be like, okay, I even understand you more.
That's cool.
So in the interview, I talk about this song I have called "You Know," And I was raised on like Isley Brothers, Earth, Wind and Fire, Confunction, Parliament, all that stuff. So, 70s, 60s, they had long intros, like 20-second, 30-second, even to a minute and a half.
Yeah.
So being aware of like where we at now with music, people, attention span is like dumb short now. They can't even hear no good shit now because they like, all they do is scroll. So that's how they brain process anything now.
Yeah.
So this song in particular, it had this drum break. Boom, 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 boom. It go on for like maybe 15 seconds, and I got this little synth that come in and be like, and then it land to the keys playing. I was like, man, this feels so good to me. But man, people have enough of attention span to even live with that little 15 seconds.
Yeah.
And I was mixing the song. Well, my homies was mixing the song, and I was like, bro, is this shit too long? And they was like, nah, bro, put that on there.
Yeah.
That is the song. Nah. And when I dropped the project, they ended up being my most streamed song.
For real.
On that project, yeah. The one that I was insecure about because of the intro, like, oh man, people ain't gonna catch into the vibe. People ain't gonna do that.
Yeah.
They locked into it, and then people love that song.
See, like,
love that song, bro.
That's how I feel about like my new journey that I'm taking now. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I know what to expect, but I'm not knowing when to expect it. How to feel about when it happened. Like, I mean? So, man, I'm really just like, now I'm really expecting everything to be good though. And then like, at the moment you didn't trust yourself, you like, man, I'm gonna go ahead and put this out anyway.
Yeah. So that project in particular is called Besides You. I wrote, produced, played all the keys, creative direction, all that, but I'm not the vocalist on there. My partner Gremlin is the vocalist on there. So, but I remember at times I was like, man, I want to sing too. I want to sing, but I just didn't sing. So with my first solo single called Forevermore, that's my first one where I did everything. I was singing it, I wrote it, produced it, did all that, right? And I remember when I first wrote the song, I tried tracking it with one engineer. I wasn't vibing with it. It sounded like I wasn't myself. And I would play that version for other people. They're like, nah, bro, this song's not bad, bro. Like, you're tripping. Then I played for my vocal coach. And she was like, nah, everything is cool. You just don't sound confident. That's it. I didn't have no confidence. So I went back, logged back in, didn't change that lyric, and melody, and harmony. None of that. I just did exactly like I did, but with more confidence.
Well, more confident.
And that mug was going. And then at the end, I realized, like, because there's this thing called demo-itis for my artists and musicians out there. When you make that demo of it, you kind of marry yourself to that sound. Like, ooh, this sounds good. So when you're enhancing it, you may react like, whoa, hold on, you changing the vibe. But your brain kind of catching up to what the new vibe is. You so like into the person, right? So I remember, like, when I'm about to put the song out, I listened to it like the last time before it got mastered. I listened to the mix and I was like, I ain't gonna put too much energy in this shit, man. Let's just do it. Because at the time I was like, I'm like 90% with it. So then I put the song out. I uploaded it for a week, didn't touch it at all. The song came out December 30th. That day was the first time I listened back to it.
Yeah.
This is my first solo song, so I took some time to make sure it was right. After I uploaded, I didn't listen to it at all. When it came out, I put my AirPods in, listened to it on Apple Music. I was like, this shit cold as fuck. What was I even? But I think I just needed time for like everything to like just
merge in, marry itself together.
To merge in.
I'm just saying that like then like soon do you put on them platforms play a role into like say it's on Apple Music, like my shit on Apple Music. I can listen to my shit on Apple Music.
Bro, the fact that I could see an album cover that I shot with my music, with my word, my font, my idea on there is the most satisfying thing in the world.
So do they give you more drive? Like, man,
bro.
Like, well, I gotta do it. I gotta drop this on up.
I do this shit for real, bro. I do this shit, and then like when you hear what I do, you know I care.
Yeah.
You know I'm a student.
Yeah.
You know I'm about black music and being a black creative and just being young, black, and gifted. Yeah. Like you hear it. You can't not hear it. You hear it more so in the conversation because you ain't heard no music yet.
Fact though, I give you pass.
No, bro, it's like I really love to do this.
I can see it on your face. You like,
I light up.
Do this.
I do this shit, bro. I do this. I really do because I really love it. I give reverence to the craft. This craft has saved me. Music has saved me when ain't nobody else saved me.
Fact though.
Music has spoken to me when no one else could speak to me. And when I make music, that's how I communicate to the world without no words.
Yeah. Yeah.
The way I play the keys, the way I play them drums, the way I do them harmony, bro. Like that's okay. That's Dorian's frequency in this world.
I just constructed a question.
For sure.
Like that. So look, At your quietest moment, when had your presence spoke the loudest?
At my quietest moment, when is my presence?
Spoke the loudest. Do that make sense?
Elaborate, because I feel like I'm trying to catch your drift, but I'm not all the way there yet.
Like just, you don't even have to say nothing. You just being who you is, adoring. You know what I mean? Just like,
bruh, okay, got you. So my listening party for the project, right? It was way more people than I expected to be there. Like, for sure, it was packed out at my studio, bruh. So I remember it's like, all right, I'm gonna play it.
yeah.
I was like, all right, look at the screen. I got videos,
Yeah.
listen to music, Bob. Get drunk. I don't care. Just do what you want to do.
Yeah.
I remember when I played it, I'm over here like locked into my own world, like vibing to my own music because one, that's what I'm gonna do that anyway.
Yeah,
but two, I was very scared to see what anybody else was doing.
Yeah.
And then like it's just going through, like it's not taking no time to stop or me talking. No, it's just all the videos playing and the music playing with it, and that's it. So when that's happening, once I was done and the last video and the song ended, bro, I turned around, everybody was like, right? Everybody was turned. I was like, for me? It was like, yeah. It's funny, like the for me thing, because I love that music on its own.
Yeah. Just to see somebody love what you create.
So people can engage with something that came out of my mind and heart, and it touched them in a way. And then my partner, like, he kind of like led this, but they really wanted like encore, and they ran it back, and everybody turned to a big dance party, bro. I was on cloud nine, bro.
So that was like at your quietest moment.
My quietest moment was like, I love this music for myself. I'm vibing to my own music myself. I don't care what. You could be texting 6 hoes on your phone. You could be talking to your baby daddy crazy. You could be rolling up and you're not paying attention to nothing going on. I don't care. I'm locked into my music because I love it. So then to turn around and see everybody else felt the same way.
And then when your presence spoke the loudest. So you kind of get what I'm saying.
Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Do it make sense though? Like, man,
Yeah.
I ain't put it on paper yet. Like, I've been demoing with the question. I had certain people that now I mean just see like, not like I said, just see what that comprehension level like.
Yeah, but you gotta understand. Sometimes that question may go over somebody's head. I still had to ask you to explain a little bit more for me, but I got it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So sometimes, they don't take that as like it's not a good question. Maybe it's not a good question for that person for whatever reason it is.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So still write it down if it's on your. If it came up in your mind to say it, write it down.
So like, you see how you with that music. Now see it in. This my music right here.
Nice.
You know what I mean?
Nice.
This my music right here. Like, and now. Just by you being my first interview and being receptive and just embracing your perspective, it's like, okay, all right, you know what I mean? I have a shot at it, you know what I mean?
Yeah, you always got a shot.
I have a shot at it, you know what I mean? Ain't it some positive too though, you know what I mean? Like these real life, it's real life.
No, for sure. No, if this is something you feel compelled to do, like no one has to tell you to do this, like at all. Like, don't nobody gotta tell me to whistle a song. I always whistling a song. I probably look weird as hell to people on the bell line because I smoke my little joint. I be beatboxing beats, ideas, bro. I'm just in it. You know what I'm saying? So if that's who you are, and you don't have to force yourself to do it. It's just you. That's where you need to stand 10 toes in every time. Even when people don't get it. People ain't supposed to get it.
I ain't even worried about the people that don't get it. Nah, I mean, I'm just focused on people who do get it. Like right now, like the people who get it, and they also see my vision. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So
absolutely.
I ain't gonna say just like-minded people. It's just their lens is not foggy.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
No, for sure.
Pretty much.
Absolutely.
And like, how do you just go? Like, what is your main thoughts and emotion? Cause like thoughts create emotions, and emotion create action. So what are your main thoughts during the daytime? Like,
my main thoughts are, how can I be the best version of me? How can I be the best version of me in any setting? When I'm at work, when I'm outside, when I'm making music. Like, one thing that kind of prompted these solo singles was a dude that booked my studio, cool guy, very talented dude. I remember he hit me up like a few weeks later after he made his initial book. He was like, bro, I didn't even know you made music. And I was like, you didn't know I made music, huh? Okay. Let me step into that more so y'all know what I do.
Okay.
Let me step into that more so y'all know what I do. maybe it came off high and by, but that ain't what it's supposed to be.
Did you
That's
take offense to it or like?
No.
I can't.
It clarified. You seen The Wire?
Yeah.
You know when Strinker Bell tell Weebay, "Hey, bro, shut the cops. She ain't died." He's like,
Bro,
that was
for
me.
real.
That
Yeah.
was me. I was like, wow, I'm over here making the music. The one thing I'm not doing must be to somebody else. I'm not living it.
Yeah.
I'm not stepping in it. I'm not dressing fly.
Yeah.
I'm not being me. I'm not popping
Yeah.
my shit. I'm
Yeah.
not really doing this music stuff when I can and how I can.
Yeah.
Something is missing. There's a disconnect there in what I'm presenting to the world. He's not saying that I'm sorry or nothing like that. He just like, bro, I just didn't know.
I didn't know
He
you.
was like, he kind of like on the top of the great things you already do. I didn't know you did music. It's like that. And I'm like,
Something
damn,
better
you
add to
know.
your repertoire.
Oh, it's like, bro, but the repertoire been there. There's like to be to show it though.
Fact
I
though.
wasn't stepping into it authentically like I should have been. That was
Okay.
a whole mindset change.
Okay. Now, like, switch lanes.
Yeah.
What can I do? You know what I mean? If it's becoming a creator, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, and this is my authentic self. What advice can you give me? And like, and what do you see? Like, don't bullshit. You know what I mean?
Not at
Don't
all.
bullshit. You know what I mean?
Not at
Be
all.
straight up. You feel what I'm saying?
Not at all. On a social media tip, you can take this you can take this in runway or not, but these highlighted moments you have in these long form interviews, cut up the impactful moments and post those on Instagram, TikTok, because they consume short content.
Yeah,
This long form content. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
this is not to say you didn't know that already. That was
Nah.
one of the first things I
Yeah.
remember I peeped that once you kind of played it. I was like, okay, I like doing it DIY, but let's repurpose it a little.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So the short moments, the short great moments, quick conversations, whatever, that need to flood Instagram, TikTok with, so they can drive them to the YouTube, so they can enjoy the whole interview.
Okay.
Now, as far as you're concerned, because your mind sounds very open. Listen to more podcasts.
That's what I do.
I'm telling people read more books all 2020 forever. Don't worry about that. You see that? Oh, there you go. I need some on my phone. Yeah. Exactly. You're already doing that. And I would say maybe the last thing, study the people that you see yourself as. You know, if you see a motivational speaker that's dope, or you see a keynote speaker that's dope, or you see somebody, see what they do and how they do it, and read their story.
Inky Johnson.
He cold.
And TDJ.
Okay.
Like, those the only two men I ever want to meet in life. You know what I mean? Cause it's just the way they word, that they store, and just the way they just grab people. You know what I mean? I'm sitting there listening. I listen to Inky every day. Every day. You know what I mean? Cause my last name is Johnson too, but like, ever since the first time I seen him, I'm like, bro got something going on. He got something to say. Just his voice really just, every time you hear, yeah. And then TD the same way. Only reason I love TDJ so much, if you ever seen TDJ preach, he never had a teleprompter. And he never had a Bible in front of him. Never, ever.
He's prepared.
Man,
you need to speak.
Don't you know how much of a great man you have to be in order to do something? Now, not saying that he the only one that can do it.
No, for sure.
But you know what I mean? I'm just more attracted to him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? In that form. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no,
for real.
Okay. Then just study what they do. And study the business of what you do.
Yeah.
You need to study that too, to understand how to monetize these different platforms.
I got my EIN, but like it just like right now, just trying to get everything. I don't know it, and I'm trying to study at the same time. It's like, well, if I'm ever gonna get it, but I keep trying. But like, I see the hours going down now. Like I say, I post every day. I post every day. I'm trying to be consistent. Not no bullshit neither though. You know what I mean? If ain't nothing work for somebody to listen to, I sit there and try to post, and then like the impactful moments, I gotta send like the interview here, it gets sent to my homegirl in Maryland, cause like they know how to do all that. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I don't know yet. She probably asked me what to do, and it's just like then I don't have the software yet. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she gonna hit down.
But what I love about what you're doing is you're starting with what you have.
Yeah.
That's all that matters. My therapist told me done is better than perfect. As I had to, bro, that really spoke volumes.
Fact though.
Done is better than perfect.
Oh,
so just get it done. Just do it. If you just do it, everything is going to circle back. You know, because you know what? Your word may touch the person like, damn, bro, I know how to help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you never would have known if they didn't know that you was really speaking how you speak and moving how you move on your own with none of that other shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You being authentically you with what you have now will let somebody know, oh, bro, he will do this on his own without me.
Yeah.
So if I help him, even if it's a financial help, if it's a knowledge help, if it's a perspective help, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I can just help you. So then you can take what you got and just make it better.
Yeah.
And then those people don't really want nothing from you.
They want to see you. They want to see you go. Cause like,
they see something that, bro, like, do that.
Cause I have a saying: if I blow, we blow.
Yeah, for
sure. You know what I mean? So like, that's my motto with any and everything and everybody I come across. You know what I mean? If you blow, we blow. You know what I mean? If I hit me, if I blow, we blow. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit though.
That's it.
That's just how I see it, and I ain't selfish. And I'm open to criticism. I can take what I'm doing wrong, what I can do right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Because you should never. Man, have you read the 4 Agreements?
Yeah. The first one is never take anything personal.
That's the first one.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Listen.
The second one, don't make assumptions.
Yeah.
What's the third one?
It ain't outside
Be impeccable with your words.
Be impeccable with your words.
And the fourth is always do your best.
So get what though? I read the 4 Agreements when I was in White Street. Like I said, I did a stretch. But like dude named Troy Flower, he had the 4 Agreements and behold the white horse. I forgot the name, but anyway though, he said about read the. So I read the 4 Agreements, and then too, I ain't gonna lie to you, the 4 Agreement got me out of a traffic ticket too. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm doing the whole thing. I had me an RT. I'm doing the whole thing. About drunk as hell. So the motorcycle police, he seen. I tried to slow that thing down. He done jumped behind mine. You don't have no lights. But I got a big cup of mud on the side of him. He jumped behind me. I pulled that shit in the back.
In the back of the car?
In the back of the car. Listen. I pour
say the back of the window. It is in the car.
I pour the shit like that and behind the passenger seat and put the wish name on. Sprayed my cologne. I had Chanel Blue. Sprayed that shit. He like, why you going so fast? I'm like, man, I'm trying to go sell anything. He like, why you trying to go sell it for? No, I'm lying like a motherfucker. I'm like, because it right here, you know what I mean? I put to be at zone precinct now. And he was like, man, step out the car. I said, all right, bet. So look, he was like, look, man, it ain't gonna be done that day. I said, sir, you doing your job. I said, I read the book called The 4 Agreement. The first agreement, never take anything personal. He said, what? You mean you read the 4 Agreement? I was like, yeah, I did. But the first agreement, never take anything personal, right? He was like, well, you right. He said, well, you know what? Look, how fast you going? Hold it. Man, the man gave me the radar gun, man, told me to put the radar gun in the car coming out. Real shit. So I said, like,
that's real.
Yeah,
that's real. And he put it on record, too.
Yeah.
This how bad you going with that motherfucker.
Yeah, fact, though. So, like, now, I mean, they experience right. That's just like, okay, never take anything personal.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
You know, because I would just say this as far as, like, what he do, he don't always encounter that response.
Hell no.
He don't always encounter that response.
Bro, you doing your job, bro. You doing
exactly.
You doing your job, bro.
Exactly. They ain't saying I'm ever on Buddy's side.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying
you
he
doing
encounter
your
different
job.
energy more often than not. So if you come to it, bro,
then look at how I'm looking. You know what I mean? Then in the air, like, man, come on, bro.
He knew you was the one that day, but
like,
you ended up being the one.
I ain't been the one. He was totally shy. You like, well, you know what? I ain't even gonna give you no ticket for not having your license on. You feel what I'm saying?
Go ahead and get to the station.
Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? I was like, boy, I bet. You know what I mean? I appreciate it. So, like, man, well, I'm dead. See, though, I'm talking about.
You ain't even mad. You like, fuck.
Man, nah, I just like, boy,
I get some of that shit.
Yeah, I'm talking about big cup of that shit. I'm talking about big cup of that shit. But that cup cost about $150. I'm dead serious. Shit, but that shit
gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, fact though, that shit there taught me something. Like, and then another thing I learned from that situation, try to take something from each day.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Each day take something from the day, man. Cause the day gonna always teach you. The day gonna always teach you, man.
Absolutely. They teach you everything. Everything you need to know.
For real though.
Everything you need to know.
Man, I ain't gonna hold you up too much long with them, man.
It was a great conversation, bro.
Man, I appreciate it too, bro.
No, for sure.
Real
appreciate
shit
you,
though, man. We probably can link up with Sunday, man. We can create a relationship after this. You know what I mean? For what you doing and what I'm doing, you know what I mean?
No, for sure.
I'm just now new in there, bro. You know what I mean? Like I said, I ain't trying to. I'm trying to explore instead of exploit. You feel what I'm saying?
Explore instead of exploit. That's beautiful.
Like real shit though, man. Cause I always have good intentions. Like people be cautious of people. because they always say they have intentions or something, but intentions aren't always malice. You know what I'm saying? And a intent that I have is positive. You feel what I'm saying?
Clearly,
and I need to be around positive people.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like I don't have homeboys no more. I want peers. You know what I'm saying? Because once you have peers, you
y'all help y'all refine each other.
Yeah,
Y'all sharpen each other's,
yeah.
skill
And
sets. Yeah,
I'm gonna make sure I live up to the standard that's expected. You know what I mean?
yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
No, for sure. No, for sure.
So
You
for real.
definitely, you never want to be the smartest person in the room. You always want to be around people who's always doing what you do.
Yeah.
Because sometimes like I'm a visual learner. I gotta see it.
Fact though.
So if I
fact.
see my partner making a beat like this or making a play like this or talking to folks like this, oh shit, boom.
Yeah.
Got it. I just need to
Fact.
see it.
Fact
It ain't gotta be about me. I could be the fly on the wall. I love being a fly on the wall. I ain't gotta say shit. People ain't gotta talk to me. I ain't gotta talk to them. I can just listen and absorb what's going on.
All right then.
Cool.
One more question before we go.
Yeah, let's do it.
You know what I mean? What was the fly on the wall moment to you? See, I just freestyle some shit like that. I can't stop this shit. You know what I mean? This shit is just going, just going and going. You know what I'm saying?
Man, the one moment that
and what did you take from it?
Oh yeah, so and this I'm not trying to name drop in a way, but this person was a part of this. So at my studio we had some music sessions and Sean Garrett, the producer and songwriter, super talented guy from the city for sure. He was there, and in one of the rooms they were using one of our vintage keyboards.
Yeah.
And he was looking for a sustain pedal. It's a put your foot on the pedal.
I had a dream about this a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
I swear to God I did.
So like when you play piano, you hit that pedal, it sustains that sound, so you get like a nice sustained color or whatever. So he was like, "Yo, man, I'm talking for a pedal." I was like, "All right, bet." So I grabbed one. I'm looking at the back of the keyboard for the different inputs, and I don't see a sustained input. So I'm like, "All right, that's weird." So I tried in the different slots they had, and it wasn't working. And then I looked at the top of it, and it says sustain, but it's more a knob. Like you gotta manipulate on your own. It's not a foot pedal. You gotta twist the knob or whatever. So I'm going back and forth. I'm trying to make sure they got their privacy in the room. I'm not trying to be the one tech dude in there trying to fix it while they creating because they in the vibe. So in the music space, it's very fragile, So as I'm going in and out the room, I'm reading the manual. I'm online. I'm like, there's no handle sustain on there. So I go back in the room like, bruh, this keyboard literally doesn't have a sustain pedal option. It's got to use on these knobs right here, right? So I was like, I got another keyboard I can give you, but that's what this. He's like, nah, bro, we'll figure it out, bro. Appreciate it though. Because he's a keyboard player, so I know he'll know how to play it to where he can kind of simulate that type of effect. But as he was playing these chords, these like gospel choir chords, Sean Garrett's in the back just riffing melodies and ideas. And he said something that'll always stick with me. He was like, see how you play that right there? You playing it like that made me sing different. Like the way he played a certain chord made him sing a certain way. And it's funny because that's something that I've always done or tried to approach music at, but I've never heard it said like that. Like the way the way you playing it make me sing different. I was like, wow. Yeah. And more than anything, that was confirmation that how I approach this music is how I should approach it.
How did you feel when you heard I'm talking about what was your feeling when you heard did you feel what he was saying instantly?
Because I knew exactly what he was saying because that's something that I do when I make it, but I just never heard it stated
like that. So simple, but so impactful.
Yeah, and it's like it just confirmed it because like the way I play certain things, and when you hear my music, you're going to hear he plays the piano a certain way, he approaches production a certain way because I feel like that elicits a certain melody, certain harmony, certain feeling. The way I play a chord makes it like instead of you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like the fact that he just confirmed that for me. And it's fucking Sean Garrett. He's cold, man. He been cold. He know a billion more things than me. So for him to even say that, I left out the room. I was like, matter of fact, my homies was in the studio, like my interns. I was like, bro, I just got a gym. I had to go outside. Yeah. I was like, wow, he just said that. Yeah. I'm like, bro, that's crazy. And I heard it from somebody like him.
So like that kind of mirrors something that I say. I always say the little shit is really the big shit. Like now, I mean, some things we think is small, it really
got all the way in the world.
Got all the way in the world. Like now, I mean, I always say the way of people. I always remind like in raising a boy, a man, and like teach him how to fold clothes, clean the bathroom, and life. That plays a part. Washing dishes, you know what I mean? Folding clothes, really. Like that play a part. So like he gonna make sure you stay clean. Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Oh, I
Well,
ain't know.
actually, you mind if we wrap up real quick?
You
We're
about
actually
to
about to
wrap up.
close. Is that okay?
Yeah, we about done. You know
Yeah,
what I
we
mean?
really
2
are
more
about
minutes.
done. Like we finna close this segment right now.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for being
Oh, we
patient too.
appreciate that though. We want to wrap this up.
Yeah.
We gotta get out. We gotta get out of here, man.
Yeah, we gotta get out
Hey.
of here, man. Nah, bro, like, I really do appreciate you, you know what I mean? And I got something for you too.
Oh, cool.
You know what I mean? This is my first shirt, you know what I mean?
Bet.
The merch, you know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
Social Bullet, you know what I mean? The first shirt for being my first interview.
Oh man,
You feel what I'm saying?
Man. Appreciate that, man.
Bruh.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Bro, I really do appreciate you, man. Cause like, you know what I mean? He just did me a big favor, you know what I mean?
Man,
I was so scared. I was terrified.
Each one teach one, man.
Terrified, man.
Yo, my man Nick has something very honest that he's saying that he want to spread to the world, so y'all should listen because he's a very honest person right here. Off rip, you know what I'm saying? Seems very humble, open about where he's been, open about where he's going. I'm pretty sure he wants to impart that wisdom on y'all and beyond. So take heed to it. I took heed to it. I didn't even charge my phone, and it led to a whole hour conversation off the strength. Bro, we ain't here sweating, bro. We don't care because the gems being dropped. You know what I'm saying? So we really want to be here for a reason. So I'm grateful for you. I appreciate you.
Thank you, bro.
Again, I'm Dorian Lyon, artist, musician, producer, songwriter, creative, whatever you want me to be, I can be it. Listen to my music. It's gonna make you feel good. It's life music. You can live with it. Check me out on Instagram. That's my only social platform. I ain't doing all the other stuff. There's too much going on. But tap in with some real genuine artistry, real people. Tap in with my man Nick with some real knowledge, real game. And do with that as you may.
Hey, man, thank y'all for tuning in for Top of the Top with Stutterbot, man. I see the confirmation, man. I got it, and I'm keep doing it. Not just for me, but for you, twin. But for you, auntie.
Twin,
but for you, aunt. But for you, nephew.
Ganger.
Hey, man,
all
we
that.
in there,
Gangerski.
man.
Got it.
And we out, man. And I appreciate you so much once again, bro. Thank you, bro. That love, bro. Thank you, bro.
Absolutely, man.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I see y'all later, man.
We out.